welcome back to another video. I know it's been a long time. It's been almost a month of not making videos, but trust me, I've missed it so much and I missed talking to all of you. I haven't gotten a lot of time to sit down and be creative and work on my personal projects. One of the things that I have been doing a lot in the past month or so has been self-studying as a hobby, which has been a trend that I've seen circulate around TikTok, just picking your own topics to learn about because you want to. So that being said, I wanted to share my August/September curriculum, just some topics that I wanted to self-study. So let's get into it. So firstly, I wanted to start out with having a book or activity that would overarch this whole curriculum, and that for me is the book called Create. This is a really good alternative or supplement to The Artist's Way. I know The Artist's Way has a spiritual approach to it, but this one I think is very to the point. It has a lot more activity questions, but each chapter covers a different part of the creative process. At the end of every section, there's also an interview from a creative from different industries, which I think was a really nice touch to this book. But yeah, I've never heard anyone talk about it, so I'm bringing it to light. I feel like this is a good base material to go off of as I go through my curriculum. I think it will help reinforce my creative habits and allow me to be my most creative self. Moving on to course number 2 is Y2K pop culture. One of the readings that I assigned for myself for this course is Girl on Girl. This book specifically talks about how women were put up against each other during this era. It's very interesting to read this because there's a lot of things that I remember and I perceived as a child about women that I never thought more of than just that's how the culture was. Another book that I have on my list is this one called Waiting for Britney Spears. It tells a bunch of stories about Britney Spears that are allegedly true or not true because they were written by an old tabloid writer from that time period. I'm not too far into it, so I don't have a full opinion on it. So in terms of, the musical requirements for my curriculum, it's mostly been me listening to a lot of these pop divas and these pop girlies and just kind of reminiscing in that era of pop music. Now that we're seeing it resurge in our current pop music, it's just so interesting to go back and listen to the original source material. You might think that I already know a lot about K-pop, but I want to learn more about the upbringing of K-pop as a genre. So the one required reading that I have for myself is this book called I'll Love You Forever, a deep dive into the world of K-pop from somebody who grew up listening to HOT. It's also pretty new. I think it only came out maybe a year or two ago. So I think it's really cool that there's more modern academic material about K-pop. So I've been taking notes about all the different artists that I need to go back and listen to. So it's been really fun. Since this is mostly music and performance based, it's going to involve a lot of listening and watching. So of course you already know that I'll be going back to all the different generations of K-pop, watch a lot of performances, a lot of award shows, and just go through a lot of content and get a sense of how it started then and how we got to how we are now. But if you have any recommendations on music to listen to or stuff to watch based around these topics, let me know. Thank you for watching. It's been a while. I know I missed you all, but hopefully there's more videos to come soon. Yeah, so I will see you later. Bye-bye.